Dave Palumbo here for an RX Muscle news update. I got to just say, I posted a really cool picture the other day I found in my little archive from a photo shoot that I did in 1998 in Detroit. It was right after the North American Championships. It was actually a photo shoot I did for the cover of Peak Training Journal, which was owned by Steve Colescott at the time, and Metrics actually was co-owning it. And they wanted to do a cover shot of me and a photo layout in the magazine. So we went after the show, which was in Detroit. We went to the ruins of Detroit where it's all burnt out cities, and we did some really hardcore pictures there. And that was the biggest I had ever weighed at a show. I had come in really big, 281. I thought I looked really good. A lot of people loved the big look. You know, I only placed 6th in the show, so I kind of was disappointed with that. But you know, I looked freaky, so they took me into these ruins and I took some pictures. And I just happened to, I've been finding pictures, you know, I've been going through old files I have. So I posted it on Instagram, and people seemed to respond very favorably to it. And ironically enough, you know, we were talking about leg drops from the side, and on my side chest, I had a very good leg drop. So someone must have taken the picture and put it next to Big Ramy's and put it up on Instagram somewhere as a comparison. And a lot of people have been asking my opinion on it. Some people were making, you know, like saying Dave looks great, he would have beat Ramy. I just want to go on record as saying I could never have beat Ramy. I would have never stood a candle to him. Yeah, I had a good side leg, had a good side shot. But you know what? Ramy would have destroyed me on stage. I couldn't, I won't even want people to think that I'm delusional enough to even think that I was in the realm of Big Ramy. Now, I weighed as much as Big Ramy, and my conditioning might have been better than Big Ramy's, and graininess wise, but structurally, man, Ramy wiped the floor with me. So I'm so like, honest about the way I look. As a matter of fact, I used to tell people when I would look at pictures of myself after a show, I would be like, I would want to throw up. I would see every flaw that I had, and it drove me crazy. No one is more critical of my physique. No one on the internet could be more critical of my physique than me. Trust me. And that's why I always was striving to be better. And that's how you do get better. You have to be critical. You have to acknowledge your weaknesses and then work on them. And that's the best you can do. You can only be the best that you can be. You know, you can't change the genetics you've been given. You can only work with what you got and maximize your gifts. And that's what I did. And that's what all you guys should do out there. It's not about, no one's perfect. Even Ronnie Coleman has flaws, you know. Gustavo Bedell beat him on the side tricep pose in the challenge round. I'm sure it drove Ronnie crazy that he couldn't win that pose. But it is what it is. We all have weaknesses. And so I found it humorous. I like it. Thank you. It was flattering to some of the comments that people made, and I appreciate all the respect and even the people who are critical. I welcome that too. Believe me, like I said, there's no one more critical about myself than I am. So it was fun. It was a fun little exercise, and back in the day, it would have been fun to compare side legs with Ramy, but I think that's the only thing I could have compared. Maybe glutes, but aside from that, nothing else. All right, I hope you guys are having a great day, and enjoy your week. I'm Dave Palumbo with an RX Muscle News Update.